news mga ka-Pulse Point! BBBM nagbitaw ng bomba kung magkagera sa Taiwan, damay tayo.
There is no way that the Philippines can stay out of it.
Chinese ship, posibleng nag-i-spy sa Babuyan Islands. Pero ito ang matindi. Trilyong Yaman ng langis at gas sa Visayas at Mindanao, tinutuklas na. And ang Australia, nagtuturo sa ating military ng advanced artillery tactics. Pero tayo, parang nag-aabang ng sunog bago kumuha ng tubig. Bakit parang every good news, may kasama palaging bad news? Here's what's really happening, mga kababayan. President Marcos finally admits, no way to stay out. Kung may gulo sa Taiwan, automatic, Pilipinas will be pulled in. That's the harsh truth. Pero, eto ang mas harsh. Alam na pala natin to for years. Pero, anong ginagawa ng mga politiko natin? Kaya ito ang tanong. Ready na ba tayo? O hanggang salita lang tayo? Let's start with the headline story. This time, the good kind of headline. Picture this. Sa kabundukan ng Sierra Madre sa Luzon, may 10 Australian artillery experts na nagtuturo sa ating Philippine Army ng advanced gunline tactics. Hindi biro ito ha. These Aussies from the 8th 12th Regiment, Royal Australian Artillery, came here for 3 weeks, conducted specialized artillery training with the Philippine Army. Gunline tactics, targeting precision, joint fires, and even autonomous truck-mounted howitzers. Ito ang training na may silbi. Real skills, not just photo ops. Interoperability, rapid fire support, joint domain combat readiness. Ang tanong lang, naiintindihan kaya ng lahat ng tao sa gobyerno kung gaano kahalaga to? Kasi kung ang sagot ay depende sa pulso ng China, then kahit may training tayo, parang wala pa rin tayong natutunan. Lieutenant Erica Sitchef said na tinuruan nila ang Philippine Army Artillery Regiment, including 5 Marine Corps members. Fort Magsaysay, our largest military base covering 350 square kilometers, became their training ground. Dense mountainous terrain, firing ranges, even toured the World War II Bamban battlefield. Sounds impressive, right? But wait! Habang ang ating mga sundalo ay natututo ng advanced warfare tactics, guess sino ang naglalakwatsa sa ating karagatan? Chinese research vessel Shenyang Hong 05 was spotted just 14.92 nautical miles from Babuyan Island. According to U.S. security expert Ray Powell from Stanford University, the Chinese ship deliberately slowed down to 1 to 2 knots outside our territorial waters. Translation? That's not research. Intelligence gathering yan, mga ka-Pulse Point. It may have been taking the opportunity of its transit to collect intelligence while it was in the area, sabi ni Powell. Parang window shopping lang sa mall, pero instead of clothes, binibilang nila yung military capabilities natin. So, here's where it gets interesting. Si President Marcos Jr., while on a trip to India, tinanong siya kung papayagan ba natin na gamitin ang mga US bases sa ating bansa kung sakaling sakupin ng China ang Taiwan. His answer? Brutal honesty that should make every Filipino think twice. There is no way that the Philippines can stay out of it, simply because of our physical geographic location. Taiwan is literally a 40-minute flight from Laoag. Tayo ang front row seat. 40 minuto lang mga ka-Pulse Point. That's shorter than your commute to work pag naabutan ka ng traffic sa Marikina. If there is an all-out war, then we will be joined into it. We will have to defend our territory and our sovereignty. There's no way the Philippines can stay out of it.
And so if you think about it, if there is an all-out war, then we will be drawn into it. And I assure you with the greatest hesitation, but we will have to defend our territory and our sovereignty.
Finally, some honesty. Wala nang paligoy-ligoy. Wala nang neutral tayo, tulad ng isa dyan. Marcos said what many leaders won't say out loud. We are geographically stuck between two titans. And if they clash, tayong nasa gitna ang unang madadali. Think about it. 160,000 Filipinos live and work in Taiwan. If war breaks out, humanitarian crisis agad tayo. But here's the plot twist na hindi nila sinasabi sa inyo. Habang worried tayo sa geopolitical tensions and spy ships, ang ating bansa ay nakaupo sa isang gold mine. And I mean that literally. According to Department of Energy data, the Philippines has 139 million barrels of proven oil reserves worth $9.61 billion. Pero, yan ay tip pa lang ng iceberg, mga friendship. The Malampaya gas field off Palawan originally had 2.7 to 3.2 trillion cubic feet of gas. The new Alegria oil and gas field in Cebu has 27.93 million barrels of oil. Cotabato Basin and Liguasan Marsh, potentially 3.4 trillion cubic feet of natural gas and 4.8 billion barrels of crude oil. And the West Philippine Sea, yung disputed territory na iniiyakan natin, is believed to have 17.1 billion barrels of oil worth $26 trillion under the Spratlys alone. Let that sink in. $26 trillion. So bakit hindi tayo mayaman? Simple lang. Our poverty rate is 13.6% compared to Malaysia's 6.2% and Thailand's 8.2%. We have the resources, but not the capability, or maybe political will, to extract them efficiently. Since the 1970s, ilang wells lang ang na-drill natin. While our neighbors are swimming in oil money, tayo nandito pa rin, importing majority ng energy needs natin. It's like having a vault full of gold bars sa basement, pero walang susi para buksan. Bakit? Simple lang. Puno ng politika, rebellion, at kawalan ng political will. Isipin nyo to, 2 taon na lang bago ang projected na taon kung kailan sasakupin ng China ang Taiwan. Pero, ano pinagkakabala ng mga politiko? Bangayan sa Kamara at Senado dahil mas pinapairal ang politika kesa sa mas ikabubuti ng bawat Pilipino. Meanwhile, ang atin mga sundalo nasa frontline, nagtitraining para protektahan tayo. Ilang Australian military trainers ay tinuturuan tayo ng advanced artillery tactics. Bakit? Because the 2025 Joint Australian Training Team program will involve more than 20 training activities, double from last year. Australia knows what's at stake. Hindi lang sila basta nagiging mabait sa atin. They're preparing us for what might come. And with Chinese vessels doing research missions near our waters, every training session counts. Sobrang kapal talaga ng irony. We have enough natural resources to make every Filipino prosperous. Pero we're too busy sa mga bangayan at pamumulitika na mas lalong naglulugmok sa atin sa kahirapan. Here's the real question. Mga kapulse point. Are we training our military to defend resources we can't even extract properly? Or are we finally waking up to the reality that in this neighborhood, you either get strong fast or you become someone else's ATM machine? Tandaan nyo yung sinabi ni PBBM, we will have to defend our territory and our sovereignty. But sovereignty over what? Resources we can't touch? Waters, we can't patrol, or a future we're still too afraid to grab. The clock is ticking, and geography doesn't lie.